Urgent Dallas Cowboys FANS. Do not miss this. What just happened? You won't believe this one. But before we reveal the big news, make sure to subscribe to the channel because here we bring you daily videos with the latest Dallas Cowboys updates. And to not miss anything, activate the notifications. All right, Cowboys Nation, buckle up because today we're diving deep into some of the most exciting developments from training camp. And trust me, there's a lot to unpack. The Dallas Cowboys have been buzzing all over social media, and the energy around the team is palpable. Fans are wondering, can this be the year Dallas finally takes that big leap into serious Super Bowl contention? And honestly, with everything happening during camp, it's hard not to get excited. We're seeing some unexpected performances, some battles that could define the future of the team, and a few storylines that could shake up the roster come September. Let's start with the buzz around the backfield. You know, the Cowboys' running game has always been a point of pride, but this year, it's looking like the unit might be even more explosive than last season. Tony Pollard, coming off a career year, has been showing that he's still the heartbeat of the rushing attack. His speed, vision are on full display, and he's looking sharper than ever. But what's really getting fans talking is the emergence of some of the younger backs. Rico Dowdle and Deuce Vaughn have been turning heads in camp, showing flashes of their talent, and making the coaching staff seriously consider how they'll rotate these guys in the upcoming season. Vaughn, especially with his small stature but big play ability, reminds a lot of fans of the elusive, shifty backs we've loved in the past. Now, speaking of standout performances, one player who's been generating a ton of buzz is cornerback Shavon Revel Jr. If you've been following camp highlights, you've probably seen him making some incredible plays. Revel Jr. has been everywhere, breaking up passes, intercepting balls, and showing off impressive coverage skills. It's rare to see a young corner emerge so quickly, especially in a team that has a solid veteran secondary, but Revel is making a serious case for himself. His instincts, agility, and football IQ have caught the attention of not just fans, but also the coaching staff. Could he be a dark horse to earn a starting spot? It's too early to say for sure, but the early signs point to yes, and that's exciting news considering the Cowboys' need for fresh talent in the secondary. Transitioning to the offensive line, which, let's be honest, has been a hot topic of debate even before camp started. There's been a bit of controversy surrounding the starting lineup, especially at the left tackle position. The question has been, who will win that job, Tyler Smith or Tyler Guyton? You see, last year the Cowboys faced some struggles on the line, and there were whispers about maybe moving Smith from guard to tackle to shore things up. But this offseason, all eyes were on Guyton, a promising young lineman who showed flashes of potential but also some inconsistency. Before camp, there was talk that the team might shift Smith out to tackle and keep Guyton at left guard, given his struggles at left tackle last year. Well, folks, it looks like the Cowboys have decided to give Guyton a shot for now. And let me tell you, he's been making the most of it. The team's owner and GM, Jerry Jones, recently spoke about Guyton's performance, and he didn't hold back. Jones said, "I really like Guyton. He's really playing at the level of competition that we hoped for." That's a strong vote of confidence coming from the boss himself. Now, let's take a quick step back and look at Guyton's journey. He was a sixth-round pick in the 2024 draft, and last year he had a rough start. He allowed 31 pressures, 6 quarterback hits, and 2 sacks in just 418 pass-blocking snaps. That's not ideal, especially for a guy trying to hold down a starting spot. His overall grade from Pro Football Focus was 57.5, which ranked him 71st out of 89 tackles. His pass-blocking grade was a bit shaky at 50, but his run-blocking grade was decent at 64.9. There was some talk before camp that the Cowboys might consider moving Smith from guard to tackle because of Guyton's struggles, but the team has decided to stick with Guyton for now. And honestly, it makes sense. Camp is all about competition, and Guyton has been stepping up every day. He's got a lot to prove, especially after last season's ups and downs. The pressure to perform is immense, because if he doesn't step up, it could lead to some tough decisions come next offseason. The Cowboys are all in on protecting Dak Prescott, and the offensive line is a crucial part of that equation. If Guyton can improve his pass protection, which has been his Achilles heel since entering the league, the Cowboys might just have found their left tackle for the foreseeable future. But if he struggles again, don't be surprised if they revisit their options, maybe even move Smith back to tackle or look at other alternatives. Now, it's important to note that camp is just the beginning. The real test will come once the regular season kicks off. But for now, Guyton is earning his spot, and that's a positive sign for the team. The offensive line, which was a point of concern last year, is shaping up to be a strength if these young players can develop. And with a healthy Dak Prescott behind a solid line, the Cowboys' passing attack could be lethal. Prescott's chemistry with his receivers has been impressive, and with C.D. Lamb continuing to ascend as one of the top receivers in the league, and Brandon Cooks adding veteran savvy, the offense looks poised to put up some big numbers. Speaking of the offense, let's not forget what this team is capable of when everything clicks. The Cowboys have always been known for their balanced attack, and with the addition of some promising young talent, they're aiming to take that to another level. The offensive scheme under Mike McCarthy has been innovative, blending power running with a vertical passing game that can challenge any secondary. But it all hinges on the offensive line holding up, especially on the edges. The story of Guyton and Smith is just one piece of that puzzle, but it's a pivotal one. If the line can protect Prescott, giving him time to find his playmakers, then the Cowboys' offense could be one of the most feared in the NFC. Moving on to the defense, which has always been a Cowboys staple, there's a lot of optimism. The front seven looks fierce, with Micah Parsons leading the charge. Parsons has been a beast in camp, showing why he's considered one of the most disruptive defenders in the league. His versatility, being able to rush the passer, drop into coverage, and set the edge, makes him a nightmare for offenses. Alongside him, veterans like Leighton Vander Esch and Sam Williams are looking sharp, and the addition of some young linebackers adds depth and speed. In the secondary, besides Revel Jr., the Cowboys are counting on Trevon Diggs to continue his ball-hawking ways. Diggs had an incredible 11 interceptions last season, and he's motivated to keep that streak alive. The safety tandem of Donovan Wilson and Malik Hooker is also looking solid, with Wilson's versatility and Hooker's playmaking ability providing a strong backbone for the secondary. But the real story is whether the young corners and safeties can step up and hold their own against the high-powered offenses in the NFC. If they do, this defense could be among the top units in the league, complementing what's already a potent offense. Now, let's talk about the big picture. Cowboys are entering 2026 with high expectations, and the roster construction suggests they're serious about competing at the highest level. The NFC is wide open, with teams like the Eagles, 49ers, and Lions all vying for supremacy, but Dallas has the talent, the coaching, and the drive to be right there in the mix. The question is, can they stay healthy? Can the young players step up when it counts? And most importantly, can they execute under pressure when it truly matters? Looking back at the recent history, the Cowboys have been close before. They've had playoff runs, but falling short of the Super Bowl has been a recurring theme. Still, every season is a new story, and the current camp hints at a team that's hungry, motivated, and ready to take the next step. The front office has made strategic moves, the coaching staff is pushing the players to their limits, and the players themselves are eager to prove they belong among the best. Chemistry, the leadership from Prescott, the emerging talent in Revel Jr., and Vaughn and the stability on defense all contribute to a sense of optimism around AT&T Stadium. Before we wrap up, I want to emphasize how important it is to keep an eye on training camp updates. These practices are where the battles are won and lost, and where the Cowboys are laying the foundation for what could be a historic season. Every snap, every block, every interception, and every touchdown counts. And for us fans, it's about staying engaged, supporting our team, and believing in the process. And now, Dallas Cowboys fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on all these developments? Do you think Guyton will hold on to the left tackle spot? Are you confident in the young secondary stepping up? How far do you see this team going in 2026? Drop your thoughts and predictions in the comments below. Your opinion really matters to us and to the Cowboys. Remember, this is just the beginning, and I'll be back soon with even more updates, interviews, and analysis. So stay tuned, stay passionate, and let's keep riding this Dallas Cowboys wave together. Thanks for watching, and as always, go Cowboys.